Okay.
Question number 9.
Okay. For whom should the court hold? That doesn't give me much. So I'm going to read a sentence, or should I read the whole thing, Mr. V?
Up to you.
Okay. As soon as the daughter discovered this recording and the friend's claim to the land, she brought an appropriate action against the friend to quiet title. Okay, so they're fighting over priority of recording, I'm assuming, to quiet title. The daughter, because the death of the landowner deprived the subsequent recordation of any effect. The daughter, because the death of the landowner deprived the subsequent recordation of any effect. I don't like that. I mean, what does the landowner's death have to do with a subsequent recordation? So I'm going to strike it. The daughter, because the friend was dishonest in reporting that he had destroyed the deed. Dishonest? I'm thinking maybe some sort of fraud or, I mean, I really don't like B either, so I'm just going to strike it. Because even if the deed is destroyed, if it's recorded, then it's recorded. C, the friend, because the deed was delivered to him. So delivered. And D, the friend, because the deed was recorded by him. I don't know. I don't know enough to strike either C or D. So I'm just gonna leave those.
Okay. You're not sure you want to strike D?
Well, I mean, yeah, I kind of wanted to strike it just because I don't, who cares if he recorded it himself? Like, what matters it's that it's recorded.
So someone else can record it.
Right.
It don't have to. A record is a record. Oh no, don't care how it record.
Okay, well then I'm gonna strike it. I'm gonna be bold and leave C.
Yeah.
A landowner executed an instrument in the proper form of a deed, purporting to convey his land to a friend. So, landowner, friend, and a deed. The landowner handed the instrument to the friend, saying, this is yours, but please do not record it until I am dead. Otherwise, it will cause me no end of trouble with my relatives. Okay, so he handed him the instrument, delivered, but tells him not to record. A few days later, the landowner asked the friend to return the deed to him because he had decided that he should devise the land to the friend by will rather than by deed. The friend said that he would destroy the deed, and a day or so later falsely told the landowner that the deed had been destroyed. 6 months ago, the landowner had never executed a will, died intestate, survived by a daughter, she's a new party, as his sole heir at law. The day after the landowner's death, the friend recorded the deed for him. Okay, so the friend recorded the deed, I guess, for the landowner. As soon as the daughter discovered this recording and the friend's claim to the land, she brought an appropriate action against the friend to quiet title to the land. And let me see, I'm going to read C. The friend, because the deed was delivered to him. I'm going to say C. The friend was, the landowner handed him the deed.
Yeah. What is the word quiet title mean? What is the word brought an appropriate action against a friend to quiet title of the land. What is quiet title of land? What kind of cause of action is that?
So there's two parties fighting against who owns the land. So to quiet titles to go before the court and ask like who owns this piece of property, the daughter. And
that's right. They fight over the title of the deed or the title of the land. That's what that means when you want, when somebody mess with, well, first when you want the land belong to you, you sue for quiet title, right? Yeah. Something going wrong with the deed, the action you want to sue is under the quiet of title. Okay. All right. Now, the answer is
C, correct. A deed must be delivered to be valid. Delivery is a question of intent. The words of the landowner included, "This is yours," showing the necessary intent to strip himself of dominion and control over the deed and to immediately transfer the title. In addition, handing the deed to the grantee raised a rebuttable presumption of delivery. Recording the deed is not required, and thus the request not to record the document until later is irrelevant as long as delivery was present.
okay. And we know that the way to convey a deed is delivery. And delivery doesn't mean that you have to take it, right? As long as the grantor, the intent of it to deliver, to give, then it's fine. Last time we learned something about the grantor deliver to the attorney, but say, wait for me, don't do it yet. I'm going to instruct you to do something. Then that is not really the intent to delivery. Okay, so delivery is test all the time on the deed. Okay, now you look at the A, B, and C and D, and you was able to strike and got the C correct again, like many times. Sometimes the bar examiners may not give you anything to strike. Okay, but so far, I believe at least one you can strike in every question that the bar examiner can give you. If you can strike 2, that's great. Here you strike 3. All right. So we're talking about deed. We're talking about a fight between the daughter and a friend. Okay, those are the two parties that fight. And I have told you that the bar examiner always stuck another party in there. Okay, here it stuck the landowner in there. So whenever you read the answer, the bar examiner stuck another party in there that give you a hint to strike it. 2, you read a sentence, and if that sentence, if you in your head, you can say, well, there's another way you can do it. If there is another way you can do it, then it will make that sentence false. Such as, I'm reading C, who should the court hold for? Who should the court hold? The friend, because the deed was delivered. I'm sorry, no, I'm going to read D. The friend, because the deed was recorded by him. Well, can the court give to the friend even the deed was recorded by someone else? Who knows who recorded? Record is record. So it's a by him. So are you telling me that if it's not by him, then it's no good recording? You see it? So a friend, because the deed was recorded by him. Well, wait a minute. You can call a deed. Your mom can record it for you, right? Anybody can record it by you. So a lot of time you read where you find thing that is not 100% true, you can strike it. So it's only B and C left. The daughter, because the friend was dishonest and it got B to think about, hey, maybe dishonest will undo everything, right? But the daughter, because a friend was dishonest in reporting that he had destroyed the deed. Okay. If this is anything correct, he would at fault with the landowner. You see it? He dishonest to who?
The landowner.
He dishonest to the landowner. Again, over and over again, two parties are fighting. A third party have nothing to do with it. But even if they have to do something with it, that won't be the correct answer. Here, B, see the word honest, it trigger fraud, it trigger undo everything, but you didn't see that he did honest, he is dishonest to who? To the landowner. So the landowner have a beef, not the daughter. If you find that, if you can see why you strike it, then see it is. Incredible. Again, you're able to strike all three every morning. Okay? So, anybody have any questions? No questions. Okay.